Hey my polish peeps, thought I'd come on and do the September polish pickup items that I received for PR. Polish pickup will be opening this Friday, which is the 1st of September, going all the way through Monday, the 4th of September. Wish listing is already open today, so if you want to go in and do your wish list and look at all the other items, which there's a lot of beautiful things going on out there, go and do that. I will list all that stuff below. I will list a list of all the polishes and makers that I have here, and I will list the polish pickup site and their site if you want to go and check out their other things. So let's get started. The first ones I'm going to do are the thermals, because, you know, got to do a few things with those. So let's start out with those. The first one I have is, let's see, what's the first one I have? I think the first one I have is MJ Lacquer. Let's do MJ Lacquer. Here we go. This was inspired by the historical ghost tours of Galveston, Texas. Purple to smoky green thermal. A generous mix of red to orange multi-chrome flakes and pink iridescent flakes, highlighted with a purple, orange, gold, green aurora shimmer. This thing is gorgeous. Look at all those flakes, y'all. Creating a golden smoky green appearance in the warm state. This is called We've Been Waiting for You. This will be $12.75 and a cap of $130. You know, Jackie is a flaky girl, so this one is right up my alley. This is beautiful, y'all. Look at that. How pretty that is. You know, Miss MJ knows how to do that. She's a good flaky. Once again, this is You've Been Waiting for You, and it is a thermal. So let's get into that thermal action. Do the cold state first. Put this down. And I have them on a swatchable here. Here it is, right here. Glossy. Show you that. And that's me with it glossy. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful glossy too. And then here it is matte. And that's where I think it really shines. This is the cold state of the thermal. That's MJ Lacquer, We've Been Waiting for You. Pretty sure this is a cold. Yep, that's the cold state. Okay. Let's check out the warm state here. Got some hot water. There we go. Once again, here it is, glossy and matte in the cold state. We've Been Waiting for You, MJ Lacquer. And here it is in the warm state. Isn't that pretty? Kind of that periwinkle blue in the background with all those beautiful flakes. There it is, glossy again. 2 coats with glossy and 2 coats matte. It's beautiful. What I usually do with my thermals, because I like them more opaque, I usually do 2 to 3 coats, and they're usually pretty good with that. Let them dry in between. So that is MJ Lacquer, We've Been Waiting for You in the warm state. Glossy, 2 coats, and matte. It's beautiful matte, but I think flakies are beautiful matte, so there you go. That's MJ Lacquer. We've Been Waiting for You. And this is the cold state. Beautiful in the cold state too. It's turning back here. Kind of fun. You can see a little bit of both on that. There you go. Glossy, and then matte. Once again, that'll be $12.75 and a cap of $130. The next thermal we have is Moonshine Manny. So, label's kind of rubbed off, but it says Icy Dead People. I love that. Icy. I-C-Y. I love that. Icy Dead People. It's a thermal shifting bruised berry to ghostly gray, glowing with an aqua blue violet shimmer. It's inspired by the film Sixth Sense, of course. I See Dead People. Cute. Film always kind of creeped me out. Haley Joel Osment, I think, was that little boy in there. Isn't that pretty? That's pretty glow, nice and glowy. Very pretty. This will be the cold state. This blue. Here it is, glossy, with 2 coats. And here it is matte. Isn't that beautiful? That is just so kind of serene and really pretty matte. Kind of like that mattified. glossy and matte. You still do get that glow, even mattified. Okay, let's check that out in the warm state. Okay. Didn't change too much. It's pretty hot too, I don't know why. Let's check it out. Okay. That was in the warm state, that's why. Let's check out the cold state. So that blue is the warm state. And there we go. That purpley kind of comes out in the cold. Isn't that pretty? There you go. That's glossy. 2 coats. Beautiful. And then here's it matte. Isn't that beautiful matte when you can see that blue glow in there under that purple? Love the blue shimmer. Kind of a blue-gray shimmer. Very pretty. And this is Moonshine Manny. ICY. I like your icy dead people. That'll be $13 with a cap of 200. And there it goes, changing back into the cold state. Cool. See, there's the blue. Very pretty with that blue shimmer. And here's the cold matte. And there it is changing. Very pretty. That's Moonshine Manny. And that's a thermal. Icy dead people. There it is. This is the cold state, or the warm state, I should say. And once again, this was will be $13 and cap of 200. Nice. Okay, next one I'm going to do, we're going to start off with the ones I have on my nails. And the first one is Anchor and Heart. There you go, Anchor and Heart. I love me some Anchor and Heart. You know I love Taryn. She's my girl. How beautiful is that? Inspired by the infamous legend of the Flying Dutchman, a ghost ship allegedly never able to make port, doomed instead to sail the 7 seas forever. The Flying Dutchman is a deep black and navy blue base with striking gold to green, teal large particle shimmers, which you can see there. Ooh, look at that. It is so pretty, y'all. Plus chunky lime teal iridescent flakes. And there's those flakes. Love me a flaky. Yep. Really pretty. It says, recommended placing the bottle upside down for about 5 minutes before you start so this flakes disperse. I never had that issue, but you can do that. They came out perfectly fine for me. This will be $13 with no cap. Y'all, this is beautiful. Y'all need to pick this one up because it's ridiculously gorgeous. The Flying Dutchman. That's by Anchor and Heart. Ooh, look at that. So pretty. And here it is on my fingers, right here. Middle finger is matte. Look at those. They just kind of glow when you mattify that. And then here it is, a glossy. Pretty both ways, but you know Jackie, she loves it mattified when there's flakes. And there it is. That is 2 coats. Matte and glossy. And then here's my big thumbnail, all nice and mattified. That pretty? Ooh, that's pretty. Those flakes just glow in the dark. They just glow. Love them. And that's Anchor and Heart, the Flying Dutchman. And once again, $13, no cap. Next one will be Hearts and Promises. It's another pretty flaky. I put all the flakies on because you know I had to. Grim Grustling Ghosts. Inspired by the Haunted Mansion in Disney, which was inspired by the Harry Packer Mansion in Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. I think that's what that is, Pennsylvania. For that was described as a black scattered hollow. You can see all that hollow. Hearts and Promises really does good hollows. Base with a purple sparks, purple metallic flakes, green hollow glitter, and gold, green to gold UCC flakes. You can see all that in there. This is really pretty also. Look at that. Right there. Boom. See all the hollow just sparkle. That is so pretty. This one is called Grinning Ghosts by Hearts and Promises. That's on these fingers here. This one is glossy. And this one is matte. Very pretty. Love me a purple too, and a purple hollow with flakes. All the better, people. All the better. Look at that. Ooh, love that hollow right there. Boom. So pretty outside when you get it into the sun. And how pretty it is mattified. You can kind of see those flakes. And there it is, mattified. Once again, that was Hearts and Promises. Grinning Ghosts. $13 with a cap of 300. If you want a good purple hollow with a few flakes, you got this one. This one is beautiful. Okay, the next one is Leesha Lacquer. There you go, Leesha's Lacquer. This is, oh, I'm going to butcher this name, I have a feeling. Mishipeshu? Sorry. Mishipeshu. Is inspired by the underwater panther of Ojibwe lore. This haunting being lurked the waters of Jami Lake Superior. Oh my goodness, y'all. Bear with me on that. Sorry. This one is described as a gorgeous, bright blue-based multichrome with a red to gold shift, as well as shimmery shift flakes and turquoise shifting flakes. I don't know. This to me doesn't really look blue. It looks more purple. So I'm not sure where the blue comes in. Truly. But that's pretty. I'm not even going to try doing that one again. Y'all figure that out. There you go. Okay, and then here's that one. Right there. And that one is glossy and matte. It's a really pretty matte. They're pretty matte. Like I could say again, I kind of prefer the matte over the glossy in a lot of these because I think they're just gorgeous. There is glossy and matte. Very pretty. Love the flakes in that. And I can see a little bit of blue, but I don't know. That to me is more of a purple, so there you go. And that is a Leesha Lacquer. That will be $13 and 150 cap. Next one will be Noodles nail polish. Love me some Natalie. Noodles nail polish. Not cute. I just love the label too. Let's see. This one is called Bewitching Bridget. This one is inspired by Bridget Bishop. She was executed during the Salem witch trials and was believed to be a witch due to being outspoken, deliberately dressing differently, and bewitching people. Not pretty? Ooh, look at those. Oh my goodness, y'all. It's a navy crelly with gold, copper, and green color shifting flakes, which you can see in there. There they are. Boom, look at that big chunky flake. They're right up in there. Iridescent glitters, copper hollow glitters, and a metallic caramel glitter. Beautiful. Look at that. That is so pretty, y'all. Ugh, love this. Love a deep blue base. Almost looks black on your nail. Bewitching Bridget. That's the one here. Almost looks black on your nail. It's really hard to see that it's navy when you have it on, so just beware of that it looks more navy in the bottle, but once you get it on, it almost looks black. There it is, glossy, 2 coats. And then here it is matte, 2 coats. Look at how those, let's see if I can get this to this. There we go. Kind of glow with mattified. So pretty. Here it is on my nail mattified. On my thumb, I should say. Look at that. That is just gorgeous matte, y'all. Y'all need to start matting these flakies because they just really glow when they're mattified. How pretty is that? That's Noodles nail polish. That'll be $12 and a 300 cap for that. Bewitching Bridget. It looks more blue. See how you see the blue, kind of the blue hint in there? Get on the nail, it looks more black, just so you know. Last one I have is from Nails by Virgo Moon. Pretty. That's a pretty one. This is inspired by the Legend 97 by Steve Cook, which tells the history and sighting of the Michigan dogman from the 1800s through the 1900s. It's pretty. Described this as a mimic the Michigan autumn leaves in our national park and state lands in Michigan. Can be worn as a topper. I tried it as a topper, and it's almost a little too thick, I think, for a topper, but you could try that. And or 3 coats built up on his own, and that's how I showed it, and that's how I wore it. The Legend of 97, and that's a Virgo Moon Nails. Here it is on me. This finger here is glossy, and then there's that matte. Pretty matte. So I guess I prefer more glossy. Very pretty. It's just 3 coats, I think I got opaque, and it was perfectly fine. And then here is it matte. Pretty matte. Glossy. And matte. Very pretty. That's Nails by Virgo Moon. Now I did try it as a topper, and here it is over black. It does darken it quite a bit. If you look at it compared to mine, there it is over black. And then just on its own 3 coats. So if you want to do it as a topper, you could over black. Try it over another color, see what it looks like. It is pretty over black. Kind of darkens that, makes it look kind of a little more moody. Very pretty. And that's over black. Here it is, plain, 3 coats on its own, and then over black as a topper. All right, y'all, that's all I have for you this time around. I will list all these, like I said before, down below, so you know the brands and how much they are, and what the cap is going to be. If you're not sure what Polish Pickup is, it's a huge online sale that we have once a month, first weekend every month. And I get some PR to do that, and so I always want to share it with y'all. I do have all these listed and more stills on my Instagram page, and I will list that below also. So go check those out if you want to see a few more angles and more lighting, because some of these just really are pretty in a little darker lighting and lighting in the outside, so I kind of did a lot of that. So that's all I have for you this time around. Thank you for joining me, and I will talk to you on another video. Bye.